Hi guys, this is Dax, and today I'll be explaining the 10 trades rule. If you follow me on Twitter or probably WhatsApp or Co, you would have heard me talk about the 10 trades rule. And what does the 10 trades rule do for you? It basically helps you cope the fear of losing. When I say the fear of losing, I mean the fear of losing trades. I know as a trader here, after doing the whole analysis, right, we tend to, some of us are still scared to execute trades because we are scared of losing money, right? That is one major problem traders have. And when the trade eventually goes in your direction, you start regretting. You start asking why didn't you just execute the trade, right? I know it happens to a lot of us. And that is mostly because we lack confidence in our trading system and also in our own trading skills, right? So that is why that thing happens, right? So this 10 trades rule will help you cope that and also increase your confidence as a trader, right? It will also help you trade better, more like help you make much more money better, because I see a lot of people say you have to risk 0.5%. They talk about risk management. They say you have to, you use 0.1 lot size and all that, but I'm here to tell you that actually isn't risk management. Risk management doesn't mean you have to risk too little, right? We are trading here. We are all trading for freedom, and we all know what freedom really is here. Freedom, it doesn't mean you have to earn little. I mean, if you've known me, you should understand that as a trader, I would never recommend anyone to. I mean, you should always scale up, of course. You need to scale up at a certain point. You don't have to remain in the same position always, right? If you were making $100 last week, you should at least try to, up your game again in the coming week. Just like that. That is who I am, and that's who I've always been. Right. I always want to do better than I did last month or the previous month or the previous week or the previous day. That is something that kept me going. So yeah. I'm not here to tell you that you should risk 0.1% or 0.5%. I'm not here to tell you that because I feel it's just gonna waste your time. Now, if you actually take 10 losses in a row, you can just skip this video. You don't bother watching it. But if you can go back to your trading history now and realize that you cannot lose 10 trades in a row, then this video is for you to boost your confidence and help you earn more, right? And also help you pass that challenge if you trade a proper account, help you pass it faster, easier, without stress, without fear, and also help you make money on your live account. This 10 trade rule is going to help you. Now let's move into it. So it is 10 trade rule. I already explained what it does, and I'm gonna make it very, very quick. Now, for instance, let's assume you have $100,000 account, the trading account, right? And on a prop firm account, it is, we are allowed to risk 10%. That's the overall drawdown, 10% overall drawdown. Now, how do you want to trade that? For me, based on the 10 trades rule, it tells me to break down the account or the overall drawdown into 10 trades. That means if the overall drawdown is $10,000, I want to break down this $10,000 into 10 trades. Instead of going all in with these 10 trades on one account or having zero plan for it, I want to have a plan. That means I want to take 10 trades with this $10,000, right? That means I want to take 10 trades with this $10,000, right? And that means I would have to break this $10,000 into 10 trades, and that would give me 10 trades. That would give me $1,000 per trade, right? That means I'm going to risk $1,000 per trade. Now, let's assume you take 6 losses in a row, which shouldn't happen as a trader. You shouldn't take 6 losses in a row. But anyway, let's assume you actually take 6 losses in a row, right? Which is 1,000 times 6, right? That's $6,000. That means you've lost $6,000 from the 10,000, but you still have 4 trades to go. So let's assume your win rate is 40%, right? Or we can also say let's assume your win rate is 30%. So that means you lost the first 7 trades. You lost it, which equals to $7,000 that you lost. Now, if you're a 1 to 3 trader like I am, because I tend to do just 1 to 3 RR, 1 to 3 ratio, right? 1 to 3 risk to reward, right? 1 to 3. So if you do 1 to 3 like me, that means that, let's assume the next 3 trades, or out of the 10 trades, you lost 7, which is $7,000. Then you have 3 trades left. So that means 1 win trade, right, which is 1,000. At the end of the win trade, which is 3 RR, which means you're going to make 3 times of 1,000, right? 1,000 times 3, which equals 3,000, which is now 3,000. That means if I make 3 times of 3,000 there, that means if I make 3 TPs, which is 3,000 times 3, that would give me 9,000 at the end of just 3 trades. That would give me $9,000. Please don't get lost. Right, now let me start over again for those of you that are probably missing out now. All right. So let's assume here at the end of the 10 trades, let me clear this. So at the end of the 10 trades, let's assume you have a low win rate. Let's say, okay, you have 30% win rate. That means at the end of 10 trades, you check your trading history and you lost only 7 trades, which equals $7,000. But you won 3 trades. Out of 10 trades, you won 3, right? Which is 1,000 times 3, right? Then times 3. It's pretty simple. Let me do that again. So you remember you're risking 1,000, but you won 3 trades. It equals 9,000. How is it 9,000? It's pretty simple. 1,000 times 3. That's the risk to reward ratio that that I should actually give you. Let's assume it gave you actually target just 1 to 3 like me. That would give you $3,000 per trade you win. So $3,000 times 3 equals 9,000, right? Equals 9,000. 9,000. So now, looking at it now, you are able to understand that even if you lose 7 trades, even if you lose 7 trades out of that 10 trades, right, you're only going to lose 7,000. And if you eventually make 3 trades, you are going to make 9,000. So you can now say, okay, 9,000 minus the 7,000, you're still going to have $2,000. You're still going to be $2,000 in profit, right? You're still going to have $2,000 as profits. So that should just increase your confidence. You to understand that even though you might not lose um 10 trades, or even though you might not lose 7 trades in a row, you're able to understand that, okay, so what if I win my first 3 trades, right? That will be $9,000 already. Then even if I lose 3 trades next, that you would only lose what? You would only lose $3,000 and you are still in profit, right? You're even able to, it's even going to like increase your confidence, because even if you lose 9 trades, which you should check yourself, check your system. If you lose 9 trades in a row, there is something wrong and you need to stay back from trading and, learn, however it is you trade, just know that there's something wrong. If you lose 9 trades in a row, there is something wrong with your system or with you and you need to check it out. But I see a lot of traders panic after losing 5 trades, 6 trades, 7 trades in a row, and they're already panicking. And the next trade, they actually don't want to take it because they're scared it's going to go against them, right? Or some even want to reduce the risk. Trust me, that way you will not, you won't grow fast that way, right? Because the moment you decide to reduce the risk, let's assume you are on your 7th trade, yeah. Because before even taking the challenge, yeah, you already understand and accept that, okay, you're going to take just 10 trades with this account, right? Just 10 trades. At the end of that 10 trades, if you lose it, then that's fine. So I see no reason why you should now reduce the risk after taking seven losses, which is not normal. But let's assume you actually take 7 losses. I see no reason why you should be scared on the 8th trade, or even to reduce the risk on the 8th trade. For instance, right, okay, you've been risking $1,000 all through. Then on the 8th trade, because you're scared it's going to go against you, you decide to risk $500. Now that trade actually goes in your favor now. You're only up 1,500 instead of 3,000. That would have recovered about 3 losses. Now you only recovered 1 loss, 1.5 loss, right? And if the next trade goes against you, just like that, it's just going to continue until you eventually lose the account. But when you stick to the same rule, the same 10 trades rule, you understand, you already understand the game. You understand that, okay, you're going to take just 10 trades, and at the end of the 10 trades, whatever happens should happen, yeah? You basically, you basically understand already that, and you've accepted that this is what you're going to risk on each trade. You're not going to go above it. You're not going to go below it. That way, your confidence is there. You're not trying to over leverage. You're not trying to make the whole money all at once. And you might even be lucky to make 5 trades in a row. It happens like that, right? Now you are very, very profitable. Imagine making 5 good trades on a row, right? 5 times 3,000. Imagine making 5,000, 5 times 3,000 on a row. You're up about $15,000 on a 100K account with just 5 trades. Now you can decide to just relax or continue trading. But the confidence is there. You understand that I cannot lose 10 trades in a row, right? So even if I lose 7, the confidence is still there to continue to risk that amount. Now, if you feel like, okay, you're not ready to lose that particular overall drawdown, yeah? If you feel like you're not ready to lose it, you don't have money to continue or get another account, right? It is advisable to reduce your risk. But I feel like trading is not for people who cannot afford an account, right? I feel like trading isn't for the poor. That is what I tell people here. It really isn't for the poor. So as a trader, you should always have capital. Should always have capital. And lastly, if you're trading and you're risking and you're losing 10 trades in a row, you need to revisit your trading strategy, or however it is you're trading. You should know there is something wrong. You want to take a break, revisit how you trade, and come back. right? But trust me, the moment you start applying this 10 trades rule to your trade, everything becomes easy for you. You know, you definitely won't be scared of taking the next trade because you're risking the same amount, the same capital every time. And at the end of that 10 trades, that's when you know if you're really profitable, right? And you always want to journal. You always want to write down these trades down, yeah? At the end of 10 trades, you want to go back to your history and realize if you've actually been profitable. You know what? Don't believe me. Just try it for a week or a month. Just try it and come back under this post here, this particular video I'm going to drop on YouTube here. Just come back under this video and tell me how it is. Tell me your experience with the 10 trades rule. Tell me if it helped you or it didn't. After a month or after a week or after your first 10 trades, come back to me, right? And that will be all for now. See you guys on the next video. Stay tuned to my channel. I have a whole lot to actually share with you guys. A lot. Peace out. So don't forget to subscribe. Bye-bye.